On the show today, we have Matt Walst from 3 Days Grace. The band is currently on tour and they are still celebrating their latest album, Alienation. And Matt, we actually met many years ago when you were in the band for My Darkest Days. And I interviewed you at the garden and I lost my glasses on the way to the garden on the train and I
Oh
couldn't
no.
see anything. And you guys were great with like leading me into the questions and everything. So
Oh, good, good.
it's always an experience.
Yeah, back then is such a blur to me. Like it was so crazy and yeah, times were different definitely for me back then. So it was pretty cool to be at the garden. I'm sure I was pretty damn nervous.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I know I would be though.
Yeah.
I still remember it was one of my I've seen a lot of concerts and I still talk about it. Like with you were on tour with Nickelback, I think.
Yeah, it was us, Seether, Bush, and Nickelback.
Yes, and it was one of the top concerts I've ever been to.
Yeah,
So it was,
Nickelback was pulling off some crazy stuff back then. It was insane.
yeah. But so what was the inspiration behind Alienation?
Just like a common thread that's been out throughout like a lot of the Three Days Grace albums, we write about things we go through in our lives or what's going on around us, and I feel like, people can relate to that, and that's why they keep coming back to, the songs and can relate to the songs, and
Yeah,
that's the main goal of our songwriting is to make people feel something.
right, so that they can relate to it.
Yeah.
And so what's your favorite song off of Alienation?
Probably don't want to go home tonight. It puts me back to when I was a teenager and just growing up in a small town in Ontario and just not having any worries and just living to the moment and driving around and just having fun.
Yeah. Now with Adam back in the band, so now you have two lead singers, and how did that come about, and has that changed the energy on the stage?
Yeah, I think it's made it more fun. Like it definitely crowds go crazy. It's been a lot of fun for me too to do some harmonies and play guitar and yeah, we get to take a breath and put our best foot forward. And for the fans, I'm sure this is like the best thing that could possibly happen. So it's been a lot of fun.
Do you feel like you could experiment different things musically with having two singers?
For sure, like, we can fill out parts more, take different parts and yeah, it's just been a lot more fun having Adam up there helping out. So,
How do you decipher like for the old songs that you perform? I'm assuming you still perform the old original songs, but how do you decipher who's gonna sing what part?
well, it kind of just came together naturally, like I take a second verse on a few older songs, and then Adam will take like a second verse on some newer songs that I sang with the band. And we just mix it up a lot, and it came together pretty easily.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So you were already successful with My Darkest Days. What happened and what when the opportunity came about to join 3 Days Grace, what was going through your mind? Like, I don't know. I've always wanted to ask you this, because I know how great you were with the band. I know how close you were with Sal and Reed and all the guys. But like what made you decide like, hey, I'm gonna leave the band and go to 3 Days Grace?
Originally it was just for a tour with 3 Days Grace, and it became more permanent as time went on. Um, we planned with My Darkest Days on doing a third album but my schedule just became too overwhelmed with 3 days grace, and it just it was just too much to juggle at the time. It was a lot going on all around, and it was a pretty stressful time for me in my life to be stepping into a new band. I knew the songs, of course, growing up with my brother and watching the band and being on tour with 3 Days Grace in my darkest days. So it was pretty natural that way. I knew the songs and stuff, but yeah, definitely a lot of noise going on and a pretty stressful time.
Yeah. Do you still stay in touch with the guys?
Yeah, I talk to Dougie and Reed and Brendan quite often. I don't talk to Sal too often, but I talk to the other guys quite often. Yeah.
Yeah. Sal, I believe, is in Florida now, actually,
Yeah.
from what I understand.
Mm.
We just talk on Facebook and, chat here and
Nice.
there, but um so did you feel it was like intimidating to step into that role of being the lead singer of such a internationally known band already?
Yeah, like it was a little scary at first, but after a while it just became natural.
Yeah. Well, I would think that it would, but I mean, I would be nervous like what are the fans gonna think, you know what I mean? Like will they like me or
Yeah. Yeah, but after a while you gotta stop caring what other people think or you just drive yourself crazy. Like if you're online looking at comments and that kind of stuff, and I was for a bit, but it wasn't good for my mental health, so I just kind of stopped and stopped giving a shit what people thought.
well, that is very good advice. I should
Yeah.
take it because I am always like critiquing myself and looking online and I don't know. I've been in radio for God 20 years now, 15, and I'm always like looking at what people are writing and posting and commenting and I'm like, "Oh, some days I just want to quit because I'm like, all right, well they don't like it, or they don't like
Yeah.
this or that or whatever the
Yeah,
case
yeah.
is."
Well, at one point you just got to realize you can't please everybody,
Exactly. Right.
especially nowadays.
Yes, that is true. And everyone is opinionated these days. It's crazy.
Exactly. I hold myself back sometimes. It's like, oh, you want to comment on something or other, and you're just like, you know what? Just, it's not even worth it.
Yeah, yeah, that happened to me the other day. I'm like, I had this whole post like right now, and then I'm like, delete.
Yeah, I've done that many times.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But so what can fans experience at your show on March 14th? You're gonna be near me actually in Connecticut at Mohegan Sun.
Just a high energy show. Lots of songs you can sing along to, and yeah, we bring it.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time out.
Thank you.
All right, and I'll see you on the 14th.
See you then.